Good morning, students. Today we are starting a new chapter, that is accounting equation. And students, actually, we have to prepare some accounting equations in that chapter. And equation, you should know, equation, it has two sides and both the sides should be equal in values. So here, this is the format of accounting equation. The first column is the serial number of transaction. You can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I have taken 8 transactions. And the second column is for the description of transactions. Okay, whatever the transaction has been taken place, it should be mentioned in that column. And further columns are we have to prepare for the columns according to the transactions. Okay, so first transaction is Mukesh started business with rupees 80,000. Okay, so Mukesh has started a business means Mukesh has invested some amount in the form of cash in the business. So the value of cash has been increased. So we have to write like cash 80,000. Okay, and every transaction it should be it should affect at least two accounts. Okay, so whenever any businessman invests his money in the business, it is called capital. So the another account that is affected is capital. Okay, the capital is 80,000. So this is the transaction cash 80,000 and capital 80,000. Next transaction is purchase goods for cash 80,000. 28,000. Okay, we have purchased goods for rupees 28,000. So whenever we are purchasing goods, so it means it will reduce the value of cash because we are purchasing the goods in cash. So 28,000 will be deducted from 80,000. Okay, and if we are purchasing the goods, obviously the value of stock will be increased. So we have taken another head, that is stock. So we have written here 28,000. Now we have to calculate the new equation. So 80,000 minus 28,000, it remains 52,000, and 0 plus 28,000, it is 28,000. Okay, so this is the new equation. And now we come to another equation, that is purchase goods on credit. Purchase goods on credit means we have purchased the goods but we have not paid the money. So if you are purchasing the goods of rupees 20,000, see the difference in these two transactions is means transaction number 2 and transaction number 3. In transaction number 2 we have purchased the goods in cash. Okay, in transaction number 3 we have purchased the goods on credit. Okay, so in both the situations goods have been purchased. Okay, दोनों में हमने गुड्स परचेज किया है. तो ऑब्वियसली व्हेन वी आर परचेजिंग गुड्स ऑफ रुपीज़ 20,000, तो इट विल इंक्रीज द वैल्यू ऑफ स्टॉक. ओके, तो वी हैव added this amount in stock, and now we have not paid the money means another item that is called creditors, it will be created. Okay, so we have created another head, that is creditor, and we have written 20,000 in it. Okay, now we are calculating the new equation. 52,000 plus 0, okay, 52, and 28 plus 20, that is 48, and 20 and plus 80. Okay, this is the equation. Now the next equation is purchased furniture for cash, another transaction for cash. Okay, so if you are purchasing furniture for cash of rupees 6,000, definitely it will reduce the value of cash because we are purchasing the furniture in cash. So we have to deduct this 6,000 from 52,000. So it will remain 46,000, and another head that is called furniture, it will be created. Okay, so we have to write 6,000 in it. So furniture is purchased now, and we have deducted this 6,000 from cash, and we have increased the value of furniture by rupees 6,000. Okay, now we are calculating new equation. 52,000 minus 6,000, 46,000. It is obviously 48, ये तो है ही, and 6,000, and there's no change in this 20,000, and there's also no change in this 80,000. So this is the new equation. Okay, now another equation is rent paid rupees 2000. देखिए बच्चों, if you are paying rent तो means we are paying rent in cash. Okay, तो it will reduce the value of cash. तो 46 we have the cash amount now 46,000 and we are paying 2,000 as rent. So we have to deduct this 2,000 from this 46,000, then it will remains 44,000. Okay, and remember every expense will be deducted from capital. Okay, every expense, every loss, it will be deducted from capital, and every income and every profit, it will be added back in the capital. Okay, so this 2,000 will be deducted from capital, and capital will be rupees 78,000 now, and there is no change in this 48,000, there is no change in this 6,000, there is no change in this 20,000. So this is your new equation. Okay, now here comes the next equation, that is received commission rupees 500. So we are getting commission of rupees 500, definitely it will increase the amount of cash. Okay, so 44,000 plus 5,000, that is 44,500. Okay, so I have just told you that every income and every profit, it will increase the value of capital. So obviously this 500 will be added in the capital, and now the capital comes 78,500. Okay, this is your new equation. Okay, and obviously there's no change in this 48,000, there's no change in this 6,000, and obviously there's no change in this 20,000. Now here comes the next equation, that is withdraw cash for private use. ठीक है, तो private use, cash has been withdrawn, means the value of cash will be decreased. This 3,000 will be deducted from cash. So 44,500 minus 44,500 minus 3,000, it remains 41,500. Okay, and this is the drawings, and you have already studied about the drawings. So it will be deducted from capital, because drawing says directly the reduction of capital. So 3,000 will be deducted from capital, and capital will comes to now 75,500, and obviously these amount 48,000, 6,000 and 20,000, there is no change in these amounts. Okay, now the next equation is sold goods on credit. Sold goods on credit for rupees 40,000, and the value of this goods is 30,000. Okay, so see bachcho, we are selling goods of rupees 40,000, and the good value of the goods is 30,000. So means the stock will be reduced by 30,000, because the value of the goods is 30,000 है ना. So it will stock will be decreased by 30,000, and we are selling it on credit. So the customer who has purchased the goods from us, he has not paid anything, so he will become a debtor. So another account, that is called debtors, it will be created, and see this 40,000 rupees. So this is the amount of debtors, because now the debtors will pay this amount to us. Okay, now another thing is the value of the stock with the value of the goods is 30,000 when, and we are selling it for 40,000. So it definitely means it is quite clear that we are getting a profit of rupees 10,000. So 10,000 of profit will be added in the capital. I just told you that every profit, every income will be added in the capital. So here comes the new equation, 41,500 ऐसा ही रहेगा, and 48,000 minus 30,000, it comes 18,000. Now no change in this 6,000, no, and when you make a total of this 40,000 in 0, so it is 40,000, and 20,000 plus 0 is 20,000, and 75,500 plus 10,000, it is 85,500. Okay, now the next equation is paid to creditors rupees 15,000. We are paying to creditors, so it means we are paying means the cash will be reduced. Okay, so here comes 46,500, and we are paying to the creditors na, so creditors will be decreased. So now we have paid 15,000, so now the creditors are 5,000. So here comes the final equation, and the equation is 26,500, this is the value of cash, okay, and 18,000, this is the value of stock, and 6,000, this is the value of furniture, and 40,000, this is the value of debtors, this 5,000, this is the value of creditors, and this 85,500, this is the value of capital. If you total this asset side, okay, actually up to this debtors, this is the asset side, है, if you total this, it will be equal to this your liabilities side, liabilities plus capital, it will be equal to that. If you total, it comes 90,500. If you make a total of these, all these, so it also comes 90,500. You can check this, okay. So both the values are equal now, because assets are always equal to liabilities. So this is the question of accounting equation, बच्चों. Make a practice of this, and if you have any query, any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you.